Okay, now what I'm going to do is demonstrate on a fabric wall covering what was virtually impossible to do in the past. And with a putty application tool, you'll see that you can do it just as easily as you could on a wallpapered wall. We'll use the demonstration now to show you that what you could not do in the past was to fill any kind of a hole or imperfection on a fabric wall covering, such as combed cotton, satins, even silks. So we're using like a combed cotton right now to show you. First applied with a putty tool like we did on the wallpaper, and I'll just take the filler and apply it to the knife, as you see. And this is a commonly used clay that you can purchase at any craft store, and it's manufactured by Crayola, so it's readily available to anybody, and they're very economical. So we'll take and put the filler on the putty knife, and I'll apply it the standard method. I'm wiping it off as clean as I can possibly get it, but what you're seeing right now is that the oils in the filler are penetrating the surface. Impossible to remove. There is no way that you could possibly remove that filler from around that hole. That's why it was never achievable in the past. Now what I'm going to use is my thumb. Instead of using a spatula or a putty knife, we'll just use our thumb. Typically, like I said, painter's method for applying putty to holes, usually in cabinets and natural wood surfaces. So I'm going to take my thumb, kind of knead it between my fingers like this, and what we want to do is kind of make knead it into a small, like a cylinder, something like that, that will fit into the hole, so we have this little around the hole as possible. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Just insert this into the hole, and you'll see even by doing that, that when I take to remove it with my thumb, I'm going to leave a lot of residual around the surface. Now I'm trying to be as careful as I can, but even so, to make that flush, you can see, even being that careful, that it's leaving a lot of residue. Okay, now here again we have the putty application tool, and what I did was I chose the hole that corresponds with the hole that's in the wall covering, slightly larger than that. And what I'm going to do now is just place this over the hole. I took the putty as before and I kneaded it between my fingers, and I'm going to take this and insert it through the hole. And what you want to do now is just, you can see there's a little bit left above the surface. I can take my finger there and tap it just a little bit and make it flush to the surface. Now again, what you can do is you can typically go to the paint store, like I said before, and take a little sliver of the fabric that would be underneath any wall plate or switch plate on your wall, and take it to your paint store, and they'll be able to match that color for you exactly on computer. And then you just put this over the hole again and take a little artist brush similar to this and put this over the hole with the artist brush and take the color on the end of the brush and just dab the hole and you're done.